Somebody said that was so intense.
I'm Ingrid Kaptein.
And I'm Tony Bordenaro.
And
Together we're welcome to Camprire.
I think we share a delight in not knowing together, which I don't experience with many other people. And maybe it's like the way we navigate it aligns because we are both Virgos and we're both control freaks and we both want to know a lot of answers to a lot of questions, and yet somehow we've found this way to agree sometimes on how to move forward blindly still. And that is a tremendous gift to find that compatibility in a lifetime. And we're putting blindfolds on in this piece and walking forward together. So let's see what happens.
This week has been very valuable in the sense that we're working with other collaborators, with Mark Cardarelli and Leah Menaker doing the sound design and composing with us live in the space. And then of course, Roberto Arojo behind the camera. And that's been super helpful and informative, I think, as we begin to uncover and dig deeper into what this piece is.
To put it to here so that we are recording.
Hi, I'm Leah Menaker, and I'm a singer and composer. I first started working and collaborating with Welcome to Camprire when they were working on a previous project, Subject, and it was something that sounded so exciting to me. I was psyched to work on it, to kind of get their pieces and ideas and meet and talk about them and send some ideas back, and then kind of somehow create this whole world.
I am Mark Cardarelli, and I am a sound designer and composer on this project with Welcome to Camprire. Whatever deal that happened? This process has definitely been unique for me because I mainly work in isolation, even though I do collaborate with Tony and Ingrid on past projects. A lot of the times it's through email and text or over the phone and Zoom. But I also rarely work with other musicians. I tend to work by myself. Yeah, being in this space with Tony and Ingrid and Leah has really felt me really grounded is the word I would use.
Almost like a beckoning, and like when you first came in, it started to sound like a siren to me, like kind of like calling, and there was something sort of like spiritual and sweet about it, and also feeling that the sort of like dirty sexiness of the beat, and finding that juxtaposition in that scene. I think we were talking a lot about finding that juxtaposition and that sort of relationship of like sex and spirituality. As far as the creative process goes, and specifically to this piece, I think we're learning a lot about the multiple worlds that are encompassed within this work, and the layered sort of worlds of who we are versus the characters that we play in our stories, and who we are as creatives and how we interact with each other, and thinking about symbolism, thinking about being blind and searching for something that we can't see, embarking on the unknown, thinking about consciousness and the evolution of creation.
There's a lot of vulnerability there to navigate the chaos in earshot and eye shot and camera shot of other people, and I think there's been some validating discoveries in how much chaos we can let into the space and still make progress, and actually quite efficient progress, creating the sound simultaneous with the dancing without having to spend so much time emailing and texting and calling our collaborators. It's happening right now, and it's been extremely productive. So I think we have a lot of information going forward about how we can work. So I wanted to deliver something polished to them. But alternatively, a thought that I'm in the middle of is, could we show at least 3 different scenes separately? And then I would be curious as a question, like what people see.
Let's talk about the question later tonight after rehearsal ends, because me and you will be together afterwards. Is that cool?
May I finish this?
Yeah, yes.
What people see as the connective tissue between 3 worlds?
I think further along the line, there'll be lots of questions, but I don't necessarily know if we're there yet. Like, I'm more curious to see like what they're getting from it.
My favorite part of this process is, it is rare to have experiences where you are meant to go in and just kind of play without an exact product expectation, and just it really allows this like youthful, playful, anything is at our fingertips feeling, and there's an energy in the room from it. So just working off of that, and it's funny because there's like the least amount of structure almost, but the least amount of pressure. It's just, it allows for just true, pure freedom.
How can you be howling in 2 places at once? How
You
can
can't.
you be howling?
How can you be howling in 2 places at once? Because I was the lobster
Because
and I was standing next to the
I was the
lobster, and they were both.
I really love that their process is just that. It's process orientated. The product will come, and we all know that, but we're not hyper focused on having something set in stone just yet. I know we will one day, but it's nice that that feeling of process is living and breathing, and that will hopefully carry on.
Mute, left, mute, right, stop, pause, play, play, pause.
I'm in full wonder to the visual medium, the energetic medium of dance, because symbology and imagery and movement and dynamic can communicate a lot more than the narrow confines of words can. So we're opening up to being able to communicate more than we could consciously, and hopefully that's reciprocated in the viewer as well, that they receive more, even more than they can consciously understand. And then we cross the dancing with theater, because we find in that intersection like a bit more definition in how we can sculpt the information that is being transmitted, but still not define it too closely.
Ingrid?
Left.
I think that both of us are very spiritual, and thinking about spirituality, thinking about the interconnectedness of all that is, and using art as a way to process their own experience, to process their own emotions, and to go on the journey with us as we're doing it in real time with them. This week has been so amazing, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's just like, honestly, I haven't felt this creative just like flow, like creativity is flowing, the energy is flowing. Feels so good. Feels so nice to be with artists, other artists.